there. And so this will be another one. So this one will be, of course, in Tuscaloosa. So you'd have to favor Alabama. But again, this Rebel team, while Jordy made a good point, probably the best team they've played is Louisville, who did not look good at all, and that Ole Miss had something to do with that. And their defense has looked better. Yet, I mean, Alabama's a different animal. Alabama's going to be by far the best team Ole Miss has seen. But still, it's a very, very intriguing matchup.
All right, Jordy, what's our second one?
All right, so this is the second consecutive week that the Pro Football Focus has had Mac Jones as the number one rookie quarterback. And I remember Drew back before the draft screaming that Mac Jones was the most pro-ready quarterback. Trevor Lawrence struggling early on, of course, still. But he's been getting a lot of social media backlash for people saying, they're calling him check down Mac and they're calling him boring. But I thought one of the best quotes out of the weekend was actually the New York Jets coach, Robert Saleh, who said, it's okay to be boring sometimes. And he was referring to his own quarterback, Zach Wilson, who was taken at number 2. And obviously he threw 4 interceptions over the weekend. And, Mac might not be flashy, but he's not turning the football over. And that's what you want to see from a rookie quarterback. He has his team at 1-1. They could very easily be 2-0 right now.
That's all that is stupidity and jealousy. Calling him captain check down. It's called winning, you moron. And it's called not turning it over, and that's why his stats are a hell of a lot better than the other 3 guys that were all overrated that are ahead of him, because he's going to be the best player of all of them. You understand me? The best. So you can stick it where the sun don't shine. That's what I'd tell him. I mean, Trevor Lawrence probably is the most talented, and he's going to be good. I mean, he's had some growing pains early. He's turned it over, but he's also made some great plays. And once his supporting cast continues to improve, he's going to be really good. Zach Wilson, bust. I'm just calling it right now. Gone. He's going to be the next Jets quarterback headed to the pile. Or he'll have to go to a better team like Sam Darnold, who, shocker, is now a good quarterback when he's coached competently and surrounded by talent. So
at Carolina with Matt Rule, and
they're 2-0 and Joe Brady. So there you go, and he has some players around him. So and then with Justin Fields, I'm totally pumping the brakes on this. I've never been totally sold on Justin Fields. I think the Bears suck. I think they're going to continue to suck, and so I don't think he's ever going to be that good a quarterback because the organization is inept.
All right, get your popcorn ready. Coming up tonight, 6:00. On the SEC Network, you can get your 2022 SEC football schedule. They are going to release it tonight at 6:00.
Yeah, Cecil Hurd has already released the fact that Alabama's crossover game is going to be the poor Vanderbilt Commodores, who are going to get just mutilated.
Wolverine Dan is with us on the Neighbors Wealth Management Hotline, probably stinging from last night's loss.
Well, there were some bright moments, though. The first half was good.
Yeah, that would be Green Bay beating Detroit last night. Good morning, Wolverine Dan.
Well, my good friend Badger Larry called me. I told him, I said, you won, you beat us, and, he really didn't gloat or nothing, but he did say one thing which really was positive. He thinks our team's playing better, and I really do believe they're playing harder for this coach and they're playing better. What do you think?
They look better. I mean, and I love this tight end they've got, T.J. Hoganson. I mean that guy looks like he's going to be a future All-Pro. I thought he played really well. I'm just going to be interested to see what they do with Jared Goff long term, Dan, because they certainly there's some speculation that he could move on or that they could try to make a move in the quarterback department. But right now they just don't have the talent of the Green Bay Packers. They played hard. They got a lead at halftime, and then basically the talent took over in the second half. But it's going to be an organization that's going to have to be built through the next 3 or 4 drafts. Hopefully, Dan Campbell can continue to get, the kind of effort and results he's getting. And I thought it was interesting that Aaron Glenn, his defensive coordinator, was able to convince, Dom Capers to come and be a part of that staff. I think they'll get better if they do a good job of drafting, but that's kind of been the issue in Detroit and what's held them back.
They're in position to draft because they got the first-round draft choices.
Yeah.
Coming up. Okay, so they're
you got to hit on guys.
They're a young team. I think we're going to be fine.
I mean, and it doesn't help that they lost Okudah for the year. I mean, he was their best corner, probably one of the best young defensive backs in the NFL. So losing him to an Achilles just really stinks.
But you know what? We still got Corum from Michigan. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate, baby. We're looking good. Strong running game.
Yeah, I mean, you did beat Northern Illinois by 60, and that's a team that Georgia Tech couldn't beat, and Georgia Tech almost beat Clemson. So, I mean,
bring on the tide.
Well,
bring on the tide.
Hey, all I got to say is bring on Michigan State and Michigan. That's the
that's
new
going to
big
be a
matchup.
good game there, Dan.
Hey, I think we're in the right direction now. He's got the pro team he wants. Good running game and solid quarterback that doesn't make mistakes. No turnovers yet.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Michigan trending.
I like it.
Just don't say anybody's a Heisman candidate, Dan.
Okay. Well. They say ESPN says that.
Yeah, I know.
I know. We all talk about it. One good game and everybody's a Heisman candidate.
Yeah, I know. But a good start for Michigan, no doubt about it.
All right, Wolverine Dan with us there on the Neighbors Wealth Management Hotline. That's just going to be about it for us here on our Tuesday show. In case we didn't mention it, UAB and Tulane will play 7 o'clock on Saturday. Your late games, Arizona and Oregon, USC, Oregon State, Colorado, Arizona State, USF, and BYU. Those are your late games on Saturday, followed by California and Washington. Troy has Louisiana Monroe.
And I want to thank Aaron Suttles and, of course, Jason Caldwell. And please join us tomorrow. We got a very special evening planned out at Greenbrier Barbecue. And we're going to be joined, hopefully, by Tommy Wilcox, former Alabama great, tomorrow on the show. Tommy Wilcox will be our featured speaker, one of the best safeties in Alabama history, a member of the All-Century team, and he's added to the cavalcade of Alabama royalty we've had to come speak, and he will be at Greenbrier Barbecue tomorrow night.
All right, guys.